Good day, my friends. Pot of chili cooking on the stove. That'll go down nice later after I punch several hours out here working in the shop. First bit of snow today. Look at that. Look at those trees. Although I'm not overly looking forward to the cold starting and still in the shop with no source of heat or anything, I do get a little something, feel a little something inside when I see that white cap and everything. Just so beautiful and cozy. Went last night when I heard there was snow coming, went and picked up a box of hot chocolate just cause, I don't know, something about it. I'm a softie at heart. Now you can see we have Dad's cat here, all covered in snow, but my old girls are sitting here fresh and dry. I do really appreciate the coziness of the shop here and its new configuration. Today, well, I don't know what we're going to get for a vlog for you because I have pretty much a day of hand sanding. I'm kind of dreading it, but I have several hours here now, no doubt, of just straight hand sanding to get these polished blades up to spec for handles. So that's what we're going to be doing. Going to have sore fingers, sore forearms tomorrow. I have the first Santoku that belongs to Terry, all polished up there. Now I have a chopper and the two small ones. Which one do I want to tackle first? Maybe the small ones, because with the small ones it's obviously a lot faster going and you feel like you're accomplishing more. So it'd be nice to get in that little bit of a win. It's going to feel like a win to motivate me. Here's some more work. Hey, pal. Hey, buddy. What do you think of the snow? You like the snow? What you got to say to the camera? Say something to the camera.
Snow?
Snow. Do you like the snow? Yeah. Hey, pal. What you doing, old boy? Always nice to see my girls for a few minutes, but now I have to used the belt sander here to clean down a little bit of surface. I have a little bit extra martensite on the surface of one of my blades. Just comes from like a decarburization at the very surface. So I'm going to remove some of that here now to make things quicker. Trying to do that by hand with sandpaper, it takes forever. Now, although the bikes here do take up a lot of my shop space, the benefit is that when it gets cold, my hands are starting to get a little bit cold now, I can close up the garage door there, start up the two bikes, and let the exhaust really warm the place up and keep the place warm for hours by doing that. It's about 20 minutes to 4 in the afternoon, and I'm almost done my set of blades here. Let me show you guys what I've done in the few hours since we've talked. My hands and arms on a day like this. I probably shouldn't save up this work, but because it's so hard on the hands and arms, but it's just such, I don't know how to explain it. It's not grueling work and it's not insanely boring, but it is, for me, pretty unenjoyable. It's work that I don't particularly enjoy to do, so I kind of avoid it and push it off and push it off, and then I just kind of like eat my time, eat my efforts, and just get it done in one day, and then I don't have to think about it again for probably another few weeks. So that's kind of been my strategy. And this one here, this is just the worst of all. These huge choppers in a mirror polish, there's so much surface to polish. But let me show you guys what kind of work I got done today. So this batch right here was my last batch to heat treat. These four here had to be hand sanded up to a polish, and I just finished hand sanding them up to 2000 grit. They're not buffed yet, but buffing's easy and buffing's enjoyable, so that's no big deal. Then I also had this Santoku here that wasn't to be hand sanded, but it had to be belt finished. So this one is belt finished now, taken care of. Yeah, so that's done. I showed you guys a little bit of footage buffing that as well. This one here, this will maintain a forged finish on the flats, but we will have to grind in those bevels. So I'll have to wire wheel these flats so it's a nice, smooth, even finish, and then we'll belt these in. So I'm gonna work on buffing these here now, and then I'm gonna leave the shop for a little bit. Oh, the hands are cold and tired, really sore. We're getting to that time of year again, unfortunately. So I'll just get the buffer going here. This is a PowerTech made by, so the brand name is PowerTech, the BF600 heavy duty bench buffer. I got it off Amazon. I'll throw a link down in the description if I think about it. I took a gamble on this thing because it was pretty cheap, and man, it is just the quietest, smoothest bench buffer grinder like this I've ever used. It's just such a nice tool. Set yourself up then with some different styles of felt wheels. I get all my polishing stuff from Caswell. And you have a lovely setup. Just listen to how quiet this thing whispers. It's just lovely. Now that's with first level buffing. I only got a chance to do the first stage. That is the courseless grit, because now I have to take the truck and the girls and go for a little errand run. The snow continues to fall, as you can see, up past my ankles now. Days like this are much worse when it's so very nice to have the truck. Was not ready for this. You guys down south don't know what you're missing. Just rotating in a little bit of phone footage again. I didn't intend to film tonight, but I'm just up here. It's been crazy snowing all day. You see how much snow is on the ground. Just out for a ride on my bike here. Far up above the town where I'm living. just up in the trails, playing with the 4-wheel drive. I just had to get out of the house and play for a little bit. Just riding that low gear there. This is a pretty steep hill here now, even though you almost looks level on the camera. Really loving that twin engine. So smooth. Those are my tracks where I came up here.